Hey, truth seekers, welcome back. Zach here. I got to start this video by sending a thank you to Brother Berg, who runs the blog Extra Capsa. He's someone who learned from my channel and has taken the knowledge and made a lot of important findings and putting them on his blog and YouTube channel. I'll link both of those in the description. He sent me this article from Sports Illustrated that was written August 1st, 2016. If you missed my work earlier this year, I showed what was very suspicious about the reported death of Zurlon Tipton, the former Indianapolis Colts running back. He's remembered for being the only Colt to score in the Deflategate game. You know, the big soap opera NFL story the week before Super Bowl 49, where the Patriots in the AFC Championship game defeated the Colts 45-7. And then it was said afterwards that they used deflated balls, which gave them an advantage. In Gematria, New England equals 45. They won 45-7. 45 plus 7 sums to 52, the number of prophecy. This year, the Super Bowl will be on February 5th, or 5/2. And I think this year the Colts will avenge their Deflategate loss and advance to the Super Bowl, where it remains to be seen if they'll win or lose. But what I want to do to start this video is go back and review what was suspicious about the death of Zurlon Tipton, how it connected to the start of the Colts season against the Detroit Lions on September 11th. And then I want to show you what his death has to do with the Colts wide receiver, third-year wide receiver this season, Dante Moncrief. He is going to take care of Zurlon Tipton's daughter. Show you what's so interesting about Mr. Moncrief in just a moment. The story for Zurlon Tipton was that on June 28th, he accidentally shot himself, killing himself in Michigan, where he's from. The word sacrifice and the state name Michigan both sum to 46 in Gematria. This is a number often found around death, suspicious death. This man wore the number 37, and he was found dead just outside of Detroit. Detroit sums to 37. He grew up in Detroit, his hometown, the number he wore for his team. The home opener this year for the Colts on September 11th is against the Detroit Lions. They're going to play Detroit first, where this man died. And from the date he died, June 28th, until the date of the game is 75 days. Why is that interesting? It's because Indianapolis Colts in Gematria sums to 75. He's dead 75 days in Detroit, where Indianapolis will be opening up, who he formerly played for. Zurlon in Gematria sums to 106, just like prophecy. The small way prophecy sums to 52. The game he scored in, the sum of points was 52. And just for a little more understanding on prophecy, Revelation, the final book of the Bible, is the book of prophecy. It's the 66th book. The first Super Bowl was at the end of the 66th season. And if you go back and watch some of the videos I've done on sports rigging, the NFL, the history of Super Bowls, I've shown just how relevant the prophecy code is through pretty much all of it. Just this last year, Super Bowl 50 was hosted by the 49ers on the 121st Meridian. And exactly 121 days after the Super Bowl was won by the Broncos, on June 6th, they visited the White House. 6-6 is a lot like 66. Revelation's the 66th book of the Bible. Revelation, the small way, equals 49. The big way, 121. The 49ers hosted on the 121st Meridian. 121 days later, the Broncos visited the White House on June 6th. So anyway, prophecy, revelation, Zurlon, a name with prophecy, Gematria. The date he was born was also a date with 121 numerology like Revelation. The day he was born on, a life lesson number 50. The day he died on, date numerology of 50. His death might have also very well been a tribute to Super Bowl 50, which had just passed months earlier. From his birthday to the day he died was 63 days. 63 is a special number in 2016. If you add every number up to 63, it sums to 2016. He died 9 weeks after his birthday. 9 can represent complete in numerology. He was age 26. 26 is the God number. The shape of the football is very much based on the mathematics behind the number 26. One of my oldest videos, the Vesica Pisces, the word God and the football. Please go back and watch that. This man was 26 years old when he was ritually sacrificed and having his death blamed on himself. With regards to his number 37, when you write that out, it sums to 57, like World Series. When you write out 57, it sums to the same thing as Super Bowl, the same thing as championship. Numbers that I used last year to predict that the Broncos would win the Super Bowl. Again, from the day he died until the upcoming Super Bowl on 5/2 is 223 days. Very special number in Freemasonry. Masonic, 223. The Synagogue of Satan equals 223. In Revelation, the book of prophecy, it says that the false Jews will rule in the end times. They're known as the Synagogue of Satan. That's who controls your media. That's who controls the NFL. The date of the Deflategate game was January 18th, 1/18. Death in Jewish gematria sums to 118. This was the only player to score for the Colts that date. Here's the score of that game, 7-45. New England equals 45. Put it together, 52 like prophecy. The Colts had 83 rushing yards that game. Football equals 83. It's amazing how scripted these games are. So, let's now look at why this is so interesting. We have Dante Moncrief, who's going to take care of Zurlon Tipton's child because he died 223 days before the Super Bowl. What's the name Moncrief equal? 223. Masonic 223. In simple English, his name sums to 83, just like football. 83 is the 23rd prime number. He is currently 23 years old. If this man has a breakout season this year, and I suspect he will, because I think Andrew Luck's going to have a huge season, remember this. Everything is done by the numbers. All of these things in the NFL, the scripted games, the scripted seasons, the ritual sacrifices, they're all by the numbers, and they're by numbers of significance. I still remember when the Broncos scored in the AFC Championship, the stat came up right away. First touchdown drive in 23 drives. Colorado equals 83. Denver Broncos in Colorado. First touchdown in 23 drives. Then they went on to win the game as predicted. I was saying from October of 2015, the Broncos would likely win the Super Bowl. They were definitely going to be in it. Donte in gematria also sums to 58, like Freemasonry. Moncrief, the small way, sums to 47. The first Super Bowl was in the 47th season of the NFL. Christian equals 47. Authority equals 47. There's a lot of parallels between the NFL and Christianity. Think about Sunday, the day of worship for the Christians. This man's birth numerology, August 6th, 1993. This date stands out to me for multiple reasons. Notice this number 126. This is a special number. If you add up every letter in the English alphabet, it sums to 126 with the Pythagorean method. Andrew Luck had this many passing yards in Deflategate. Very disappointing stat line. He has birth numerology that also connects to the word shooting. You know, Zurlon Tipton died in an accidental shooting, they say. From Zurlon Tipton's death to his upcoming birthday is 39 days. And the reason that stands out to me is because Moncrief wears the number 10. 10 in gematria sums to 39. And his quarterback who throws to him has birth numerology of 39. This is a special number to the Zionists who go by the 39 books in the Old Testament. I noticed that his rookie season, Moncrief had 444 receiving yards. Interesting stat because Masonic equals 444, just like his name Moncrief has the Masonic connection. And I noticed that last year, he had 96 balls thrown his way. Last year, 96 throws, 64 receptions. Or excuse me, that's a mistake. Coming into this season, he has 96 receptions. 64 last year, 32 last year. Nice little Freemason tribute. Freemason sums to 96. 2 has the same gematria as Freemasonry through Through his first 2 seasons, 96 receptions. You know? You go through your favorite player stat lines, you see how often their careers were scripted to the numbers. Hines Ward was a shining example, wore the number 86, finished his career with 86 touchdowns. He's in the movie Dark Knight Rises. In that film, the stadium's exploding. You see his number 86. In history, Hiroshima was bombed on August 6th, just like this man's birthday. And with regards to him being connected to Zurlon Tipton, who scored in Deflategate, Deflategate equals 86, symbol equals 86, pyramid equals 86, triangle equals 86, special number. And one last point, with regards to Andrew Luck, the Hall of Fame game was canceled this year, exactly 37 days before Andrew Luck's birthday. And let me see if I can pull this up real quick. Andrew Luck, Bleacher Report put out this thing of the stadium exploding from The Dark Knight Rises with a graphic of Andrew Luck. Let's see if I can pull this up. Show you this real quick. Uh-oh. The problem with my blog sometimes is I have too many posts. Here we go. Right here. Bleacher Report's joke about the Hall of Fame game cancellation. Andrew Luck subbed in for Hines Ward. If you haven't seen the film, Hines Ward runs back a kickoff return, gets to the end zone, turns around, and noticed that everybody's died because an explosion happened behind him. But because he was running so fast, he missed it. Very interesting. You see the 969 retweets down here? This is a number connected to the speed of Saturn, the keeper of time. All right, Truth Seeker, I'm out of time. Until next time.